Hello everyone, this is Toby with Birdsong Studios. Thank you so much for joining me here back on the channel. I appreciate your energy, your time, your attention, and your openness to these messages. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, for adding your energy, and for connecting in with these messages. So today we're going to look at messages for Lightworkers. I would like to start with a meditation, and I would have been guided to bring through a meditation to send light and love and energetic support to the people impacted by the earthquakes in Syria and Turkey recently. So I would ask that to start, that we all get comfortable in a place where we feel safe and minimize distractions. If you need to pause the video in order to do that, I invite you to join us in creating this quiet place of stillness. So whether you're lying down, sitting, legs crossed, or feet planted on the ground, let's take a couple of deep cleansing and releasing breaths. Breathe in, hold for a pause, and then breathe out. Let's do that again. We're going to breathe in for a count of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, and then we'll exhale, 2, 3, 4. And one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now I invite you to envision your feet without shoes or socks, barefoot in soft grass. Visualize yourself in early summertime where the air is warm, the breeze is warm, the grass is a little damp, and when you push your feet down into the grass, you can feel the coolness of the earth still. So visualize your feet in this both warmed from the sun above and cool on your soles from the earth below. Connect into the earth below, really sensing the air and sun, soil and grass and dampness all around you. And once your feet have connected to this energy of Mother Gaia, then I ask you to focus on your crown chakra. Envision it purple, vibrating, pulsating, and opening to connecting to the guides, spirit, source above, to the universal love available to each of us. And as you begin to feel the depth of the color of your crown chakra, and the vibration seems to then travel down throughout your body, each chakra coming online. And as each one begins to pulsate in rhythm with the one prior, the crown chakra begins to blossom and open more fully. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. And now with your crown chakra open, I invite you to connect in to Spirit, to Source, to God, to the universe. Whatever name you feel most comfortable with. And as we are all connected now as light workers, we will invite in this divine energy, this divine love in the form of white light. Light workers, let's envision this white light streaming down in a strong, solid beam, forming a cylinder in front of you. And as you see this beam, this cylinder of white light from Source coming down in front of you, with your intention, allow it to form into an orb of light. Pulsating and turning, fueled by the unconditional love and healing energy of Source, of God, of the universe. And now that this orb of light is rotating and pulsating, all in sync together, we will send this orb of light out into the earth, out into the collective, focused upon the people and the land and all the beings of Syria and Turkey impacted by these tremendous earthquakes experienced recently. So I ask you to envision this orb of light moving toward that geographical location. And when it gets near, it loses shape, and the light and the love spreads evenly across the land. It flows almost like water, entering every area, every nook, every crevasse, every being. And with it comes the unconditional love, the support, the energy of healing and well-being for all the people of Syria and Turkey impacted by these earthquakes. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out as you witness the white light this visual representation of the unconditional love and divinity of Source, God, the universe, spreading across the land. Spreading with it the energy of the highest good for all those it touches. And now, Lightworkers, we've sent this light out with the intention of the highest good, the highest healing, the highest support and comforting for those it touches. Now let's return to our grounded space, our feet in early summer's grass. Feel yourself in this space. Feel the warmth of the sun upon your head, on the tops of your feet, and the coolness of the earth below the soles of your feet. We'll take a few deep breaths. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And now, Lightworkers, bring yourself back to the place where you sit in your physical reality. And when you're ready, open your eyes and we shall begin the reading for Lightworkers. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in that meditation. It is important for us to remember as Lightworkers to gather. And the reminder I'm hearing is the power of the community of Lightworkers, that we are powerful individually in our ability to spread the light, to spread the love, to spread healing and comforting and a sense of relief. But our power is amplified when we come together with intentions such as these. Okay, so let's look at messages for the Lightworkers at this time, please, Spirit. I am using the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me in that. I really appreciate your energy, your connection, and your intention, and the power that you have shared to spread light and the energy of well-being to the people affected by those earthquakes. Okay, so messages for Lightworkers, please, Spirit. Pleiades. Oh, well, what were we just speaking of? So the Pleiades is the cluster of 7 stars, represents the 7 sisters. And the card says, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And this is just what we spoke about. And see how we have the Lightworkers here on the card. And this is actually kind of what I was seeing when we were talking about earlier during the meditation, that we each are connected in our intention during those meditations, during those energetic gatherings. And these columns of light, look, it's the, oh my gosh, you guys, it's the columns of light we talked about that came through during the meditation. And there's the light spreading out across the earth, being shared. Oh, that's beautiful. And it just, not that we needed validation, but the beautiful validation and confirmation of the work that we just did, the work that we will continue to do in the future, that has been done in the past, and the importance of it, that the information that we are given, I'm feeling probably many of you, and I am going to do a starseed reading coming up very soon, sometime this week. But again, this double mission of Lightworker and starseed being connected to the Pleiadians and sharing that wisdom. I don't normally go to the guidebooks, but I'm going to in this case because I want to see what she has to say about this card. Okay, and this is a transmission card. That's how she has it labeled. So let's see. Okay. The Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since near the beginning of humanity. You are a soul who has a double mission, to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. And the transmission that goes along with this card is, I call upon Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through me. Let me be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source. Let me channel in a way that also serves me. And this is what we just did, fellow Lightworkers, in the meditation preceding this reading, is channeling that light for the upliftment of the collective, of humanity in general, and ourselves. Well, I almost feel like I could stop the reading right there. That says it all, doesn't it? Okay, so no, we'll go a little bit deeper. I was going to use a new tarot deck, but I'm feeling really called to just use oracle decks for this. So, let's look at the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And I may change I was going to say change my mind, but that's not really how it works. I may be directed back to the tarot. But, oh my goodness, sorry about that, guys. And for those of you that, just to kind of clarify, when I get really connected into the energy, my hands are affected, so it makes it sometimes difficult for me to hold on to the cards, but that's okay. So that's why they fell out that way. All right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. messages for the light workers, please. Messages for light workers, please. Time to go. And what did it just say in this card? It's time to share the information you're receiving. It is time for us to gather in these energetic ways, even if it's physical or if it's not. It doesn't have to be physical, because we have the ability to connect on an energetic level that I'm hearing the word bypasses, but that's not really the word that bypasses time and space, that is timeless and without borders. And it is time for us to move forward in that way. It's time for us to, there's a doorway on this card, and we've reached the oh no, it's a bridge. But it's time for us to move towards this doorway where we are connecting with other light workers in a meaningful way, in order to support that upliftment we talked about, to support the expansion into new earth. It's number 45, which is 9, which I'm feeling is this closing of a cycle. Okay, let's see what else we have. Thank you, sir. And the Observer is number 49, which is 13 or 4. I'm noticing all these stars on the card. So I'm getting 2 messages here. One, that our efforts are being observed from above, by our guides, angels, but in particular our cosmic families, specifically the Pleiadians. And just as we look upon them, they look upon us. And when oh, look at this. It's asking us to observe deeper, because I don't know if you can see this. Okay, see the moon, but look at the face that's hidden in the moon. So we're being asked to observe deeper, just as they have done for us. We have certainly had times when, before our awakening, before the dawning of the new awareness and technologies within us, and that we have been gifted with. But even during those darker times, our guides could see what we couldn't see. And so we're being asked, one, when we feel a sense of darkness, either within us or within our experience, to go deeper, to look beyond that, to remember what we've been gifted with, to remember how much we've grown, how much we've expanded, how much our awareness is and our consciousness has magnified, it's amplified. And also to, oh, let's see if I can bring that other message back through. Can you bring that back, please? I'm not sure that this was the earlier one, but so I'm also, we just saw the face that's slightly obscured. It's not 100%. I mean, it's clear, but it's faint, right, in the first card. So look at the bridge that she's on. See how it's fainter as it moves out in front of her towards this portal, this doorway. There, that's better. And I think this came up in a reading not too long ago, but being willing to step forward without seeing the pathway ahead 100% clearly. You have a general sense of where it's going. You can almost see the end point. It's almost like you can see, there's never truly an end point, but you can see your next destination, but the steps leading to it are faint or even obscured. You can't make them out. So being the observer along the way, looking for the clues, the signs, the signposts, the guidance to help keep you moving in the direction towards that destination. Because the guides are, and the angels and spirit is watching over you and sending, and that's what I'm getting with these stars falling around the fox. These are those, the synchronicities, the signs, the nods of yes, you're on the right way, keep going that direction. So being the observer and looking for those if the path seems unclear. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's look at the Life Soul Vision Oracle, because I get this sense that really that is the message. The message for this reading is that it's time to move forward, that it's time to trust in these gifts that you have. It's time to share these messages. It's time to speak. It's time to uplift humanity. It's time to go, as it says. And there's a strong the other part of the message. There's a strong sense of being invited to look at the amount of trust you have in your path, in spirit, in your cosmic family, in your guides, in the angels, in whoever you pray to, and whoever you feel connected to ask for guidance or when you need help. So with the observer, if you're feeling as if you're disconnected from that energy, they're asking you to look back upon when you know you were guided, you know you were protected. And bringing that sense of knowing and that sense of trust and that sense of surrender to that relationship, to that guidance, into the present moment. Because the journey's not going to be easy. And Lightworkers, we are doing things that are for the betterment of humanity, but that does not mean that it's always going to be well received. So a sense of courage and strength and moving forward, and this courage to walk this path that you know is out there. You know you're guided and protected along the way, but you can't necessarily see it. It requires a lot of courage and persistence and dedication to your purpose. Okay, so let's see what we have to add here. Life Soul Vision Oracle by Romy Wyser, and I will provide a link in the description box for this deck if you're interested in purchasing it. It's really an incredible deck, full of light, full of love, full of great wisdom and truths as well. Lightworkers, your mission is so important. And I'm getting that reminder again of how important it is to connect all of us on an energetic level, and the reminder that if you're feeling isolated, okay, I'll include the meditation in this reading in the video for this reading, but I'm also going to separate it out and I'll post it in a separate video, because I'm hearing that if you're feeling isolated, that connecting in through that meditation will be helpful, because again, as I said to begin with, it's timeless, it's without borders, the connection, the energy, the work that we do, it crosses space and time. It's on another plane, it's on another dimension. So whether we're sending the light of the divine, the light of source, that unconditional love to a specific region or a specific people, or we're sending it out across the earth for the benefit of Mother Gaia and the collective, the process I'm hearing to do so is the same. It's with our intention as to where it's directed and to whom, if we want to specify. Always in the highest good of the recipient. Okay, so messages for Lightworkers, please. Spirit, thank you. Portals of possibility. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, this is that opening to look at how much light is in that portal, and there we have the stars again. And see the spectrum, the rainbow that goes across that portal. And yet it's amongst, and it's going into the stars, it's going into a cluster that looks, although the Pleiadian cluster has more of a pink, I think, hue to it, but I'm just getting that energy of two things here. Again, it's this reminder that we are being watched and guided by our cosmic family, by source, by spirit, by our guides, by the angels. And we are being invited to step through this portal, because the possibilities are endless. I feel like we can't even see what is to come on the other side when we all are using our gifts and the light in this way. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go to Romy's deck, or to her guidebook as well, because she has beautiful affirmations with each card. So I'm feeling like that will be helpful for us this time, Lightworkers. Yeah, and we are, and it's 33, which I just talked about 369 in the last water sign video I did for the full moon. Hang on a second, guys. There was something else about that. Oh, the portal around the equinox. Yes, so I've been saying for a while in these videos that I really feel like this kind of culmination and integration of everything that we've worked through, everything we've been working towards, especially over all of these retrogrades, is going to, I feel like the portal to step through, that gateway to step through, is around the equinox in March. And I talked about in the water sign video the importance of that time frame, the solstice in June, and then the Virgo season as well. So I'm getting that energy here again. All right, so the soul affirmation for this card is, I am ready to have new conversations about new possibilities that bring my mind, body, and soul into a beautiful new alignment of hope and happiness. And allowing ourselves to open up to the possibility of a community of light workers, because again, as I was talking about feeling isolated, sometimes, especially when we are new to this path or we're just awakening to it, it can feel very lonely. It's not something that maybe we just share with anyone or that comes up in general conversation, that, hey, I'm being guided by my star family, I'm being guided by the angels, I'm being guided to share these messages, to spread this light of source. And so opening up to the possibility that you are not alone in this, because I can assure you, you are not. And so being open to the possibilities of connecting to other light workers and starseeds on similar missions, with the understanding that it can be done through meditation, through astral projection, through work in other dimensions. If it's not accessible to you in the three-dimensional physical realm, you are able to connect in to other light workers to work together on this mission. Okay, everyone, I am going to leave it there. Really beautiful reading for you, light workers. Continue, continue, continue. Please do not give up. You are needed. Each one of us is needed on this path. We have the power and the ability to lift up humanity, and we are so needed at this time. Thank you so much for your time here, your energy, your attention, for embarking upon this path. Again, it is not easy, but it is so worth it, and you are so needed. Now I will be back in the next few days with a reading for starseeds. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day.